What the fuck is wrong with us? Our government is completely corrupt. They don't give one fuck about the law or liberty or serving the public. All they seem to do is lie to us or pay off useless idiots in order to get elected, and then fill all the pertinent positions with their stupid corrupt friends, and begin fucking us over so they can take all of our money and give it to the useful idiots in exchange for votes, or transfer all of that money to their donor class backers and masters. How do we let it get this far? The Declaration of Independence was written by the founders in order to direct their grievances towards the government ruling over them, and note their right and intention to dissolve that accord because it was not being enacted fairly. Thomas Jefferson said, "Believe me, dear sir, there is not in the British Empire a man who more cordially loves a union with Great Britain more than I do. But, by the God that made me, I will cease to exist before I yield to a connection on such terms as the British Parliament propose. And in this, I think I speak for the sentiments of all America." That was before they even signed the Declaration of Independence or revolted. In that Declaration of Independence, they included a list of grievances to let the king and Parliament know why they had had enough of their authoritarian bullshit. Likewise, the founders explained their reasoning for thinking said grievances were the cause for the revolt, because their natural rights were not being addressed or protected. They ranged from complaints about the king gaming the court system so that the law was skewed and always ruled in his royal favor, to imposing taxes without legal representation in Parliament, to bringing mercenaries and quartering them in private citizens' homes in order to intimidate the colonies into behaving. All are legitimate complaints, and I'm not trying to take away from that, but I think if we made a new list of grievances directed towards our own US government, it would blow those out of the water in both size and scale. Our complaints dwarf the founders' complaints, and yet we're still doing nothing to address it. It seems that virtually everyone in government right now, be it federal, state, or local, is useless, incompetent, and a corrupt shill. They seem to have thrown the notion of self-determination and liberty out the window completely to justify their ever-increasing control over the public. If the founders were alive today, and were not in on it, as our shit-eating politicians all seem to be, I don't doubt they'd write up a list of 500 grievances and already be in the stages of staging a revolution. They'd probably be justified too. It's strange we look back on the Declaration of Independence and recognize the founders' complaints as just and ethical, yet when the situation seems to be much worse right now, people hardly seem to think there's a problem. If we looked at our situation with the founders' eyes and noticed self-determination, liberty, and due process, just laws, and all that come with it have been eroded to the point they're meaningless words on a paper, husks on top of a bureaucracy that seems to do nothing but take away liberty and freedom from us, I think they'd be pretty pissed off. I think we should be too. Least of all, tax us and redistribute our money to stupid programs that don't solve anything, nor get anyone out of poverty. Also, votes can be bought, and the corrupt pieces of shit legislating away all of our freedoms can skim off the top and continue to fund their campaign to take everything from us, and keep it for themselves, or give it away to their shitty donors. What have we done? Can this be fixed? Are we doomed to the slow, yet ever-accelerating crawl to ruin and tyranny? I hope not. This looks pretty bleak to me at this moment. Fuck every single politician in office in the US. Fuck all the unelected cronies who have been assisting in robbing us blind and destroying our society, country, and culture. Fuck all the useless idiots that either prop up this corrupt system, or even worse, see nothing wrong with it. I don't know what "make America great again" really means, because the word great doesn't really mean much to me. In this context, I think great is just a pussified euphemism for strong. Alexander the Great was great because he was strong and successful. Frederick the Great, likewise. Britain was great while it was strong and successful. Fuck making us great, we need to be strong. We need to care about individual liberty. We need to remember our natural rights and be damn sure that we'd no longer let corrupt thieves and liars take it all away from us. Make America strong again, or we will all fall.